Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia the Dark Descent. I am, as always, DAVideo, and I am your incredibly handsome, smart, talented, and amazing host for this wonderful game we're playing here. If you guys remember the last part, we made it into a very cool hallway. And there are eagle statues and lion statues and a fountain, and it looks magnificent. But we ended up going into the study because we're looking for a key for the machine room. And hopefully it's in the study. Let's take a look around. So guys, I was actually thinking last night when I was going to sleep that somebody out there somewhere should make a Hogwarts version of Amnesia, where Brandenburg is Hogwarts, and it's like a dark and scary castle that's been run down. And you don't have to be Harry Potter. You can be whoever you want to be, but I think that would be just incredible to be able to be going through Hogwarts instead of Brandenburg. Of course, that was just a thought I had last night. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, or if it already has happened, or if it's being planned to happen, or something. Who knows? But I just had a dream about it. I thought it'd be really cool. But then again, I did grow up on Harry Potter. I don't know how you guys did, or if you guys did, but I grew up on Harry Potter, and so the Harry Potter world is huge to me. How much oil do I have? Oh wow, not anything. Is that a note? That is a note. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Jonathan Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about an underground Mithraic temple crowned with an unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the textures were smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its natures. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox, captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstad, investigating one of the antique trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight those instincts, and I fetched the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking that I might be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my very eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside of Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It had been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstad. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. That was interesting. I don't know about you guys, but one of my favorite things about Amnesia are those notes and the letters and everything. I love reading them, and so you can count on me reading nearly all of them for my channel. And that's just a promise I'm making now until the promise of the day I stop playing Amnesia, which is going to be a long time from now. Is that oil? Whoa, what's going on? Cracked window panes are held together only by a weak wooden frame. Well, they're not even held together anymore. I just clicked on them a whole bunch of times and... tinderbox! Man, like I said, if I was in this castle, I would want any way... What is that? Can I go over there? Or can I go this way? Oh dear God, what's going on in there? A room. Elevator renovation plans. We found when will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who in all fairness entered that gate. So apparently Alexander and Agrippa have had their problems or something. Emergency declaration. You know, guys, I said it before, but the atmosphere in this game is just exquisite. It is the most amazing thing I've seen in a game. Flow cycle rod, it could come in handy for sure. But it is the most amazing thing I've seen in a very, very long time. Oh, cool. I'm just going to use it until I run out, and then I'm going to fill it up. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chambers. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following charts. Trinity steam set functions. 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. That's right, we gotta go down the elevator. So I guess we found the right place to go and stuff. Tinder boxes. Boxes. Egg. Ah. It's fun to break things. That's rocks. I'm just kind of wasting out my oil right now, guys. Why? Because I have a whole full refill right over here. Taking full advantage of it. Almost all. So that was completely pointless. Yay for pointlessness. Alright, guys. Let's get out of this weird back room that I have stumbled upon. I didn't even know you could do that. I mean, literally. Something just happened. But I am glad I figured it out. You know, if I was in this castle, I would climb down right there, through that, on whatever that is. Is that a goopity-goo? Never mind. I don't want to touch the goopity-goo. But if I was in this castle, I would find a way out, like, immediately. Like, I would jump off of this ledge right here and try to aim for that tree. Because the worst that could happen, I guess, is you could break your legs. But I'd rather break my legs than die in a castle. I don't know about you guys, but that's just my opinion. Oh, is that the doggy? Hi, doggy. Oh dear God, there are scars all over you. Is your head cut off? Oh, I don't want to look at it. Oh, who would cut off a poor doggy's head? Was that a note? Animal experiment. Oh, I don't want to know what this is, probably. Canis lupus familiaris. That means the familiar lupus that dogs have. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an indigenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Who would torture a poor doggy? Oh, I don't want to look at that. That is just the saddest thing. Who would torture a poor dog? What did the dog do?
Let's see what you have to offer.
No, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this. No. Oh. Stop it.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Oh, holy fuck, you guys. I didn't want to hear that. Alexander, you son of a bitch. You tortured a doggy? What did that doggy ever do to you? I hate you, Alexander. I will kill you. I will kill you dead. Oh, guys, there's a note right here. Anatomy Franziers. Further disappointment, the antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in any particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they will prove less of a hassle to acquire. Oh, guys. Oh, that poor dog got tortured to death. I'm just really upset now because I love dogs. I have a dog and he's just the best friend in the world. And I don't want to think about anything happening to him. Whoa, what? Bones? A boom. Boom. That was kind of weird. Alright guys, let's keep on moving on. Away from the horrible room that I hate so very much. Where poor little doggies were tortured. We torture a dog and I can hear it barking. I feel so sad. Let's get back up here. Is this another dream, he thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs. Well, you know, guys, at least we know how the elevator works. And we got some cool dog torture out of that. Oh, dear God. Oh, yeah. If you guys remember earlier in this part, I was talking about the really, really cool room that we're in. And this room here is it. It is awesome. It is amazing. I love this room. It is super. We'll explore it in a little bit. First, we're going into the guest room, which I'm assuming was Daniel's. He returned the teacup to the saucer and picked up the orb as one would an apple and pondered on the strange happenings. You know, because Daniel's the guest and Castle Brandenburg is the guest. It makes sense.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
They want to read your diary, man. Yep, I guess this is his room. So, let's see what we got here. We got nothing. That doesn't open. That one opens just as much. We got a really cool painting in here about the death of Christ. That's always nice. Door is stuck. This lock is broken. Find another way to open the closet door in the guest room. What if I throw a chair at it? Boom! Chairs always work. Boom! Nope, okay. Was that oil? I need some oil. I got 2 oil, I got a full oil can. Somebody's walking. Over here you got a cabinet and stuff. You got a letter. We just got a letter.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition.
But they're French.
After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men.
America power.
Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Let me just say right now, I have a feeling that Herbert is not so but so, or I am not so but so. Either one, I'm okay with either one, but I'm pretty sure one of those is accurate. Pretty sure. Because Daniel seems like a kind of guy who is just crazy. Is that a picture? You know, I like the rooms with lights in them. They're my favorite rooms by far. Is that what is that? Crowbar? Oh, cool, a crowbar. And a tinderbox, which is even better than a crowbar. What's a crowbar gonna do for me? Nope.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour?
I don't know.
I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text.
Ooh.
He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue.
Yep.
He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
So basically, Herbert's not so but so. He just admitted that he descended into madness. So, we gotta figure out how to get that. Whoa. We gotta figure out how to get that door open. So, what do we do? Can I throw this at it? Well, that broke, but the door didn't. What do I have? I have a hollow needle. Am I insane? I have a slight headache and a few strands of bruises. Not bad. Hollow needle, go to it. No? What about crowbar? That would work, obviously. Wow, am I dumb?
The key. Please, let it be here.
The key, I gotta find the key. If Find the key, find the key, oh so happy I'll be. Where's the key, where's the key, where's the beautiful key? Find the key, find the key, oh so happy I'll be. Yeah. Oh. I was just saying this is a nice looking picture, but there's obviously nothing behind it.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it
Key
then.
in there? Oh, there is. Machine room key. Into the machine room now, guys. We found. Oh my god! 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 Oh dear God! There's a monster! There's a monster! He's coming! He's coming! Holy crap! Oh no! I hear him. He's in this room. He's coming in. Oh dear God! He's breaking the door down. Oh! Oh! Don't find me! Don't find me! Please don't find me! Guys, if it's okay with you, I'm going to stay right here for the next 10 minutes or so. Oh. I'm so glad I know how to hide in the closet. I'm so glad it started coming in when I got to the closet. Because something weird just happened. I don't know what. The door is gone, but I heard a door open or close or something. Is he gone? Oh, thank God. Go to hell, monster. So, guys, I guess that was my first time hiding in the closet from a monster. Oh, that was cool. I loved it.
4th of July,
Happy America Day.
1839. It's done. The orb is assembled.
Hooray!
I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
So I guess Daniel did find that orb after all. What does that orb do? Is it just like powerful or something? Alright, let's go to the machine room. We found the key. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe have been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. So I guess power comes from the orbs, right? So guys, let's take a look at this room. If you haven't seen it, this room is beautiful. I hope I said something good about it in the last part. I was way out of it by the end of the last part because it was just way too late for me to be awake still. But here we are. This room is just amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it already.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Who cares how you look? If you're going to stay alive by bringing a parasol, bring the parasol. That's just my opinion of it. So you got this really cool snake thing spitting water onto that lady or man, the stone person. It's a face. I didn't even notice that was a face. Well, congratulations, face. And over here is the same kind of thing. Looks like a super castle. This room is awesome. And then you go into here, and it's just as good, if not better. You got some eagle statues, you got some lion statues over here. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. You guys remember when we were talking about Hogwarts earlier in this part? This hallway and that room right there is what reminded me of it. I love it. So, into the machine room, which is this fellow here. But guys, I've been playing this game for 25 minutes or so. So it's time for me to call this an end here. Thank you guys so much for watching this part. I am loving this game. It is fantastic. It's all about atmosphere. Horror games are all about atmosphere, and this game has atmosphere up the butt. I mean, it is everywhere in this game. It's incredible. And the atmosphere, like hiding in that closet, was scarier than actually seeing a monster. It's the chase that I guess scares me. And this game has the chase and monsters and horror everywhere. It is wonderfully done, and I love this game. I love it, you guys. I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy to be able to play it. So thank you guys so much for watching this part. This is all I got today for all you guys. Thanks again for watching. This is DAVideo, and I am signing on out of here. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye, everybody.